I thought, yeah.
She wrote that as would be her signature.
My last day in the OR.
Nicole's mom is leaving a job she's had for 16 years.
Thank you.
I wish you and your family, and especially your daughter, who is the reason for all of this, nothing but the best.
Here.
Her younger sister Kim has mixed feelings.
I don't want to leave my friends, and next year's 5th grade, and I want to graduate with all my friends.
Taking care of business!
Nicole gets whatever she wants. Yesterday, I asked for something, and my parents said no, and then my sister asked for 2 things, and they said yes, and my dad took her to get it.
Hi, Dad.
Nicole's dad will keep his job as a New York City firefighter, which means commuting 2.5 hours each way.
Remember this story?
Yeah.
Look how small you are.
Her parents say Nicole's belief in herself keeps them going.
I say to myself, maybe we should just stop all this. But that's not Nicole. She wants to go, and she wants to do this, so we're going. You know, I can't imagine Nicole without it in her life.
Pull up and square out.
Her family may have faith in Nicole, but she doesn't always have faith in herself.
Nice and straight. Straight. Oh. Unbelievable. You gotta believe in yourself. Remember, you don't have to hammer and work so hard. Come on now, nice and straight. Straight legs.
Sometimes it gets very hard and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I like this pass. They're just like, I don't have enough rest before. I want to do it. I really do.
You know my answer to that. Talk's cheap, baby.
Nicole, where's your pride? You gotta fight through you gotta fight through this emotional baloney. You know what your problem is? You care too much. Just relax. You're too intense, you're trying too hard, you're working too hard. Just relax, okay? Just chill out. Just chill out. Okay.
As Nicole's family says goodbye to their old life, Nicole wonders too what she's given up.
I mean, I'd like to see what it'd be like if I didn't do gymnastics. We all do. We all say, what would it be like? We all do. We always talk about that. Come on. I don't think I'd be able to go back to school and feel normal ever again. I don't think I could.
Up and down both feet. Punch front at the end, 5 times.
Nicole Harris is one of 9 elite gymnasts at Parkettes, any of whom could become the next Olympic star.
Come on, Annie, over the top.
I'm 12.
Sharp, sharper. Open and open again.
And I've been in elite. This is going to be my 2nd year.
Annie Fogarty is one of the youngest elites.
Just because you're only 12 years old doesn't mean you have to look like a 12-year-old.
Sometimes if like something's aching, your mind's saying, okay, stop. You can't do it anymore. But then your heart's like, you have to do it.
Christina Kosha, known at the gym as Sharky, has had a rocky climb to elite status.
I told her a couple times, I said, look, it's just chewing everybody up. I mean, if you're not going to take that next step, then let's just get out. And she would just look at me and say, no. Okay, Shark, whatever you want.
Krista Jasper's coaches say she's a natural.
She's a performer. She loves to perform.
She's an American Idol. She should see an Olympic team eventually.
You
do any less than what I'm asking, or you might as well not do it.
Pressure for these girls is a constant.
Come on, Sharky.
Pressure not only from themselves, but from coaches who point out every bobble, every imperfection.
Do you see this? These are all deductions, okay? Just stay with it.
Coach Donna Strauss says the sport is good for the girls, maturing them beyond their years.
You're in this position, Crystal. I don't care that you don't feel like doing this. I find that teenagers today don't have a work ethic. I said I want it too. Gymnasts have a very good work ethic.
Feet, extend, shoulders back.
And they know how to budget their time, and they know how to strive.
We're going to keep going till we do them.
Donna and her husband Bill Strauss have run the Parkettes gym for over 30 years, using different coaching strategies to turn the hormonal teenage mind into a finely tuned machine.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know about your event, but they're doing great on board.
If you're having a bad day, he'll give you a hug. He'll sit down and talk to you. The big bear hug.
But they play the good cop, bad cop pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on, Donna. They know what they're doing. They got their act together.
I won't comment, but just take that out. I don't want to even see it.
Donna's always more strict and stern with them.
Listen to me, demand.
She'll push them just as hard as she thinks she can push them. And that's what makes champions. That's why Parkettes has the legacy that they have, and that's why they have the elite team that they have.
Where's the dismount? Did you not listen to the following directions?
When Donna wants her way, she gets her way.
It has that feeling.
What Donna wants from Annie is more star power.
Come on, arms, arms, arms. Sail, Annie, sail. Perform.
My coaches always remind me, you have to have personality, and sometimes I don't.
And back.
Like, smile and be like showy, and sometimes I don't like to do that in front of people.
And if you're not going to work to the level of this group, you're moving back, and that's not a threat, it's a fact. We coach Annie hard. The job that we have to do with Annie is daily.
Don't just jump off.
It's daily reminding her for her work ethic, for her belief in herself, for the constant output.
But if you ask Annie, she wouldn't mind more hugs.
I would like that.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you're ever going to have to worry about. Over-hugging is not likely.
Yeah, do it tight.
It's the night before the elite zone meet. Annie's parents try to keep things low-key. But her coach's expectations are clear. Big smiles and no mistakes. Sharky is exceeding her own expectations.
Come on, Ellie. Did a good job.
But Nicole knows she could have done better.
I keep telling you and telling you and telling you, stop second-guessing yourself. Let's show a little bit of maturity here, please.
Annie's coaches are watching her to see how she handles the pressure of competition.
Oh, my gosh, what the heck was that? Come on, Annie. Come on, Annie.
Well, I try to picture just like me and the beam and nobody else. But sometimes I get nervous. I'm like shaking. I don't like that. I just tell myself to have fun and try my best because that's what really counts.
Her coaches are not pleased with her performance.
Annie, why are you competing? What is the purpose of competition? To try to win? Do your very best? I mean, do you have any goals, or do you just think it's more important to have bobbles so people give you attentions? Or, I mean, what is the purpose of that performance level?
I think she was mad.
We have other stuff that could go in, but we can't put it in because you just aren't ready for it. And I'm not done, because I'm tired. I'm very angry right now at you.
I think she just was talking about you need to focus more in practice.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really get why she said that, but I don't know.
If some kids walk in here thinking that they're great, even when they're not, she does the opposite. Like, she could be really great right now.
I hear where you're coming from. And I think that's the point she was trying to say, treating every day like an important day.
Annie, come here, please.
but it's not an easy thing to do.
Think what you're doing now, Lou. Stop with the faces.
Are adults asking too much of these girls?
Solomon, could you, help with her?
Child psychiatrist Alvin Rosenfeld says yes.
Just settle yourself down.
Kids are not being permitted to be kids. They're being forced to be professionals. And I think we're robbing their childhood.
They're kids.
That was great ball. Stick it.
And if there's not someone there motivating and demanding the finished product, they're not going to put in 100% effort.
I couldn't what? Control it.
Why? So it's all what the coaches demand.
Why? Use your arms instead of your head in that way.
At the Elite Zone meet in Allentown, Christina Kosha, the one they call Sharky, is feeling confident.
I connected all of my skills and got a really good score, and that got me even more pumped up for floor.
Over. Come on, push it, push. Come on. Thank. All right. Keep coming. Sit down. Whap your head.
On my last pass, I think I got a little bit over anxious, and I missed my legs on my double pike and landed on my head and had a little bit of a concussion.
She was having an excellent meet, and when she did that, it's like everything just drains out of you. It's like, oh, now what? It's hard to see him fall like that.
Work your arms in the double leg. Okay. Work straight. Right up. Don't let him know it hurt.
Sharky heads back to the gym to prepare for the next big meet, working through tendinitis and Seaver's disease, an inflammation of the growth plate in her heel.
So what did I tell you when your heels were hurting you?
Suck it up.
Suck it up.
Because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing for the heels you can do. So it's like, suck it up. You'll be okay.
That's what I just told her.
Almost all gymnasts go through it.
Stick with it.
Olympian Kristen Maloney trained at Parkettes, where her determination to suck it up is legendary.
Did she say when I was done icing?
Now she's on the disabled list of UCLA's gymnastics team.
I've had 4 surgeries on it, had a couple rods put in, had some dead bones scraped out and stuff like that. But it just didn't want to heal.
Elites like Kristen are a challenge for doctors, says UCLA team physician Aurelia Nativ.
Coaches, they've learned to ignore signs of pain, which obviously that's not a good thing.
But Coach Donna Strauss says the ability to deal with pain separates the champions from the rest.
We've had gymnasts that have injuries, and if the doctor tells them it's not going to get worse, and if you can work with the pain, you can do it. And we've had kids able to do that, and some can't. And that has to come from them.
As youth sports become more competitive, with longer seasons and extra practices, doctors say they're seeing more overuse injuries, as many as 8 million every year. Little League elbow, runner's knee, swimmer's shoulder, gymnast's back. All of these were almost unheard of in children 20 years ago, says Dr. Nativ.
Instead of free play that we used to see when we were younger, we're seeing young kids that are exercising from 4 to 6 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. So we're seeing a lot more problems with burnout, with overuse injuries.
Thank goodness it's Friday.
And back doing your usual training? Haven't stopped at all?
The gym refers injured girls to Dr. Gregor Hawk.
Okay.
Paige Cipollone missed the last meet due to back pain.
So now if I bring you up and over this way, any pain?
Yeah.
Dr. Hawk looked for cracks in her spine, but didn't find any.
How's your back today?
Despite the pain from overuse, she's cleared for the next competition.
Way longer. Gymnasts are so very active, we can't do what we do to an average athlete or a high school athlete and put them at rest and let them heal. If we do that, she'll lose her season.
Tall, nice.
Nicole Harris